Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And as always, if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you popping in and seeing what this dude on the couch is all about. What is he all about? Not about anything really. But today we're going to talk about some Xbox 360 again, the hottest thing right now in gaming. Because I don't know. I mean, do we go through these waves, these roller coaster waves, like with GameCube now, the 360, and God knows what's next. But I'm not one of those. I don't want to get in on the FOMO or you need to get these games. These are just games that they're there if you get a chance to get them. Some are digital, some are you can get physically. So I got a little mix in here. These aren't games that are gonna like blow your mind or anything. These aren't games you probably I would doubt are new to you, but if they are, that's cool. But yeah, just thought would like cover some Sega, since I did Sega on the original Xbox in a video a while back, and then I was like, you know what, I'll just do the 360 one also because there's quite a bit. So, but yeah, as usual, man, just pick like 10 games, and hopefully you like them, and if not, oh well. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? This is YouTube. YouTube is like public access TV with a budget. But it's my budget, maybe. Does that make sense? I don't know. Yeah, so as always, let me know in the comments. There's some titles maybe I might have missed or you'd recommend. Some Sega ones. I know there's a bunch that I probably I could have added, but I just went with a kind of like the faithful one. So, but yeah, as always, I appreciate y'all watching. Let's dive into some Sega on the Xbox 360. All right, the gig is up. The news is out. We finally found it. A Renegade game was made for the Xbox 360. Something like that. This is a 2011 top-down twin shooter. And as you all know, when I make vids, I always like to say, vehicular. This is a vehicular combat game. Inferno has all but destroyed one of the world's largest cities, and when the leaders of a global council lean toward negotiating with the madman rather than retaliating against him, you can do it, Rob. Speak. Enunciate. The bold General Bryant tears off his insignias, storms out, and vows to put a stop to Inferno by any means necessary. But what means, Rob? The viewers cried out. Well, I'll tell you. The Renegade Ops team, of course. And you'll choose which Renegade Ops vehicle you want to drive. Each one, of course, has its own special ability. Armand's vehicle has a shield. Diz's Van Ride has an EMP. Roxy's buggy can call in an airstrike, and Gunner's 4x4, appropriately enough, has a heavy gun. There are 9 levels that await you. Stop Inferno and save the day. Yeah, this is I don't know, it's fun. I like it. Very random. I didn't even know this was on here. There is a gentleman by the name of the Jesus of Metal who has a channel on the Tube of You. He had mentioned it in his channel a while back. So I tried it. I thought I would share it with my viewers, in case you don't watch him. Oh look, Sonic! Sonic Adventure! This came to us in 2010 as a high-definition action platformer release, and was the first 3D version in the series. Dr. Eggman has discovered the mighty monster known as Chaos, whom he plans to use to destroy Station Square. Couldn't even see the words. I'm trying to read this and narrate. I'm terrible at this, man. Literally don't know why I still do this, but anyways, he's going to build Eggman Land on its ruins. To prevent the Nemesis from achieving his goals, Sonic and Tails embark on an adventure to secure the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Again, always with the Emeralds. Along the way, their old friends Knuckles and Amy, as well as E-102, Gamma, who is a robot created by a doctor, and Big the Cat, who has lost his friend Froggy, get involved in a skirmish as well, and learn of Chaos's past through mysterious visions. Oh my. Spending some time in a hot tent somewhere hallucinating. Here's one. I don't know if this was on anyone's radar at any point in their life, but I'm a big fan of the original Sega Rally, so I thought I'd give this a go. And this was from 2007. This is the 4th in the Rally series. And in this racer, you can choose from over 30 different rally cars, 6 different environments, with 16 tracks in total. The game's title, Revo, was Sega intending it to be a revolution in rally racing games. I think overall this got pretty decent reviews. I like it. It's definitely a nice spruced up looking version of what we were used to on the Saturn. Controls a little wonky. I'm doing my best, usual intoxicated driving. And most vids that you watch that I do when I have driving in there, I tend to bounce off a lot of walls and not really good. But yeah, this is an interesting one. I kind of like it. It's growing on me. Of course, we got to throw some snow in there. Alright, Jet Set Radio. This was ported to the 360 in 2012. You'll play as a member of a youth gang, the GGs, and I won't use the corny joke I used in my last Xbox video when I was mentioning the other Jet Grind radio. Anyways, they'll use their inline skates to traverse Tokyo, spraying graffiti, challenging other rival gangs, and evading authorities. Yeah, dude, I mean, who doesn't know Jet Set, the series? I mean, these are just fantastic games. Love cel-shaded graphic games. I love the colors of them. And the music's pretty awesome in here as well, so... Nothing like spray paint vengeance. It's my favorite part of the day when I try to do voiceover work and everyone's mowing their lawns. I'm not ever going to get a studio. There's no budget for that, people. So if you hear lawnmowers, just pretend they're outside your window. I'm all about illusion. Here is Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed. This is one of my favorite racers, outside of like Mario Kart and all the other crap that we've been given. This came to us in 2012. Yes, a kart racer. This was the 4th installment in the series, and is actually the sequel to Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Choose from 20 characters from various Sega franchises, and in this version, your vehicle can alternate between a car, a boat, and plane. The game features 16 new tracks as well as 4 returning locations from the first game and mirror versions of each track as well. Yeah, this is one of my favorite levels, man, because I'm a huge Afterburner fan, and at this level here is just fantastic, man. Dude, it's just, I love it. I first actually played this on the Wii U. The Wii U version is actually pretty good. And not this exact game, the first one, the Sonic and Sega All Stars one. But yeah, these are all, to me, they're all great. So if you're a kart racer fan, I imagine you have this in your collection already. Alright, here's another one I've been a fan of since the Saturn days, Nights into Dreams. This is a 2012 high definition version. You can see up in the corner there, that's the, you can also play the Saturn version, so I like to put that up in there. And yeah, you'll journey along with the teenagers Ellie Edwards and Clarice Sinclair, who enter Nightopia, a dream world where all dreams take place. With the help of Night, an exiled Nightmarin, they begin a journey to stop the evil ruler Wiseman from destroying Nightopia, consequently the real world. Players control knights flying through Elliot and Clarice's dreams to gather enough energy to defeat Wiseman, save Nightopia. Save the clock tower. No, never. It's Back to the Future. Yeah, these are great, man. I love. I feel so free to play these games. Fantastic. Daytona. This is one of the first games I ever got for the Saturn. My son actually surprised me and bought me a copy for the Saturn a long time ago when we were garage sale hunting. So keep that copy up on my shelf. I love it. Yeah, but this came to the Xbox 360 in 2011. This racer, if you didn't know, is inspired by the popularity of the NASCAR motor racing series in the US. And the game has you racing stock cars, surprise, as one of 3 courses, which are beginner, advanced, and expert, also known respectively as 3-7 Speedway, Dinosaur Canyon, and Seaside Street Galaxy. You'll begin in last place and compete against a field of up to 39 computer-controlled cars and race your way to sweet, sweet victory. I could play this game easily 2 to 3 times a day. Love it. I really love this 360 version too. It's very, very cleaned up. Here is Captain America. This probably should have gone on my superheroes vid, the series I've been working on, but whatever. Maybe I'll do it twice. Who cares? This is a 2011 third-person action game based on the film Captain America, the First Avenger. The story of the game takes place during the events of the film, telling Captain America's adventures against the Red Skull and Hydra. You'll see that Hydra's castle appears in the game, as Captain America has to fight many henchmen, such as the infamous Iron Cross, the forces of Hydra, Red Skull, Omninzola also appears in the game, and you will have to stop his evil experiments. Really cool to note, I guess, that Chris Evans, Neil McDonough, Haley Atwell, Sebastian Stan, Kenneth Choi, and J.J. Field reprise their roles from the film in this game as well, so I think it's amazing. I think they did a fantastic job. I've already completed this game. I actually just started replaying it again because of this video, so never a bad time. So if you're a fan of the Captain America, then have a go with this. You won't be disappointed. I can't say that for the rest of the Sega superhero games that are out there. I'm not going to mention any names, Iron Man 1 and 2, but this one is probably the best. Hulk probably second. Hey, are you ready for some crazy taxi? How was that? Let me know in the comments. Was that good? It's a 2010 release on the 360 where you'll be picking up taxi customers and driving to their destination as quickly as possible. Along the way, money can be earned by performing stunts, such as near misses with other vehicles. You can select 3, 5, or 10-minute settings, or the arcade rules used in the original coin-op version of the game. Yeah. Can't sing it. We don't want those copyright strikes. But yeah, this is if you follow my channel, man, I think I've even said it here already in the video when I'm doing the look at me on talking portions of this video. I'm a huge fan of Crazy Taxi in the series. I have probably just about every version for most systems. I would love to have the arcade in my house one day, but that'll never happen, so I just play it in town. Throwing in the other Sonic as well, hoping to avoid a strike with this music as well. I left it in there because I was like, we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is from 2012, this release that is. And it has the good versus evil stories with Sonic the Hedgehog, Miles, Tails, Prower, and Knuckles, kinda attempting to save the world. And then you have Shadow the Hedgehog, Dr. Eggman, and Rogue the Bat attempt to conquer it. Stories are divided into 3 gameplay styles: fast-paced platforming for Sonic and Shadow, multi-directional shooting for Tails and Eggman, and action-adventure exploration for Knuckles and Rogue. Like the previous Sonic the Hedgehog games, player completes levels while collecting rings and defeating enemies. So. Woo! How about that? What another revolutionary gaming video from yours truly. Yeah, Jet Set's gonna make it, man. I'm always gonna pick Jet Set. I've always liked that game, like the series. Really wish they'd hurry up and come out with the supposed. I think there's another one coming out from Sega. I don't remember if it was like a remake or I don't know, whatever. Crazy Taxi, if you've followed my channel for a while, or back when I used to have a Facebook page, I always dote on Crazy Taxi. It's a fun one. I love it more in arcade than anything, but yeah, just some random picks in there. Just kind of like I said, I just like to share something, and hopefully something might be new to somebody. But if it's not, you know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, it was a fun video anyways for me to make. When I make these, you know, I get to play the game as well, so it's kind of like a fun little job, I guess. So, but anyways, man, yeah, I'm rambling. I appreciate you all watching. Again, let me know in the comments what'd you think. What could I have put in there for another vid maybe, or tell me to get bent, dude, whatever, you know. But I appreciate y'all watching, and yeah, we'll see you on the next vid.